What's up guys, Chicks here from Chicks Tech Reviews. So today I've got my hands on the 3rd generation Amazon FireTV Stick 4K with the brand new 2nd gen Alexa voice remote. Now this is a real Ultra HD 4K TV stick, and just like the Nvidia Shield TV, you can stream more or less everything in 4K, including Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime and more. Now you also have support for Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. Dolby Vision is not even available yet on the Nvidia Shield TV. However, this $49 Fire TV Stick 4K comes with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, which is actually quite incredible. So as usual, we run our full performance test, including streaming, gaming, benchmarks, and we'll see how it ranks in our top TV box performance chart, comparing it to other Android TV boxes. So let's begin with the specs. I will put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. So we have the MediaTek 8695 quad-core CPU running at 1.7 GHz. The GPU is the PowerVR GE8300. We got 1.5 gigs of DDR4 RAM with 8 gigs of internal storage, dual band Wi-Fi AC with 2x2 MIMO. We've got Bluetooth version 5. HDMI version 2.0B. This is running FireOS 6 on top of Android version 7.1. You have the latest 2nd gen Alexa voice remote control. This supports 4K at 60 frames per second, supports HDR10, HLG, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos including 7.1 and 5.1 surround sound. So this is everything you get in the box, beginning with your user manuals. We've got a 5-watt power brick here, USB. You've also got a micro USB charging cable, an HDMI extension cable so you can get to those hard to reach areas behind your TV. We have 2 AAA Amazon batteries. So here is the brand new 2nd generation Alexa voice remote control, and you can see already we've got extra functions here. And just to show you what's different, I am going to bring in the last generation remote control to compare. So you can see we now have a physical power button, and I've always wanted a physical power button on the remote control. We also now have volume control and a mute button. Also, the remote controls feel slightly different. The old generation seems to have a rubberized texture, and the new remote is finished in a matte black. Last but not least, so here it is, the brand new Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K. So a very minimalistic design. All you have is an HDMI dongle, and on the side you've got your micro USB charging port, and that is pretty much it. Plug this into your television and you can pair up with the Bluetooth remote control, and then you'll have access to a world of 4K. Now before we proceed with this video, let's just compare it with the 2nd generation. So here is the Amazon Fire TV Stick 2nd gen on the right, and you can see that the new stick is actually slightly bigger and even a millimeter or 2 thicker. And port wise, everything else appears to be the same. I would like to say that I'm actually a fan of the Amazon Fire TV Stick 2nd gen. It's a terrific stick. I always take this with me every time I'm traveling. It gives me full HD streaming on Amazon Prime, Netflix and YouTube, along with Dolby sound. I really do like the Amazon menus and the navigations and how simplified it is and how easy it is to use. And I always wished that they would release a 4K version of the stick, and it's finally happened, and here it is in my hands. Now I'm going to get this hooked up to my TV and capture card, and we are going to find out how good it really is. I'll be right back. So here is Amazon's Fire OS. You have everything on one page for easy one-page navigation, which gives you access to the latest movies, TV shows, games, Netflix, and so many other apps. Sideloading still works great, and I was able to sideload Kodi, Showbox, and many other useful apps quite easily using Sector's Play. So the first thing I would like to test is Netflix in 4K. So underneath the title of this program, you will see it says Ultra HD 4K along with 5.1 sound. So let's go ahead and see how this looks. So now I will briefly play an Amazon Prime Ultra HD 4K video and see how it plays.
Superhuman. And so begins the dawn of the age
So you can still access YouTube from the web browser, and I'm quite pleased to say you can stream 4K on YouTube. So that was 4K streaming. Let's move on now to the gaming tests. So now we're going to do a few voice searches with the new remote control to make sure it's as responsive as the previous models. Tell me a joke.
How do you get a group of Pikachus onto a bus? Pokemon.
Play some Drake.
Shuffling songs by Drake on Amazon Music.
Skip track.
I'm a fucking man, y'all don't get it.
Skip track. Play some pop music.
Here's a station for pop music, upbeat pop, on Amazon Music.
It might seem crazy what I'm...
Skip track. Alexa, how far is my nearest Nando's?
Based on your zip code settings, I found a Nando's. It's 4.7 kilometers away on 15 Bond Street in London. It's open now until 11 p.m.
What is the weather like tomorrow in London?
Tomorrow in London, you can expect intermittent clouds, with a high of 13 degrees and a low of 5 degrees.
Play Jack Ryan Season 1.
Getting Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan from Prime Video.
So in the Wi-Fi speed test, we got download speeds of 40 megabits per second and upload speeds of 9 megabits per second. And my current top broadband speed is 40 megabits per second. So DRM info shows Google Widevine level 1. And looking at CPU-Z, we can see that this box does not come rooted as standard. Unfortunately, Antutu is blocked on these new Amazon Fire devices, so I was not able to run an Antutu test. But we still need to benchmark this product as it does indeed run very fast in operation. In fact, this could be the fastest Amazon device I have tested so far. So I have gone ahead and installed Geekbench, and here are the results. Single core 707, multi-core 2132. So let's see how that ranks with the others. So here is my top performing Android TV box chart for 2018, showing you all the latest TV boxes and seeing how they compare with each other. A new category has been added for Geekbench, and I did run Geekbench on most of the popular Android TV boxes so that I could give the new Fire Stick 4K a legit ranking. And as you can see, it has ranked position 26 on this chart, making it on par and better than some of those S912 octa-core TV boxes. You can view the full versions of all my charts online at chigstech.com and read them at your leisure. There you have it guys, that was the third generation Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K with the second gen Alexa voice remote. So here are my thoughts on this product. This is one of the most powerful TV sticks by Amazon. The speed is actually very noticeable, especially if you've been using the previous 2nd gen TV stick and even the 4K TV pendant and the recent Fire TV Cube. The menus and apps open very fast. Streaming 4K on Netflix, Prime and YouTube was smooth with no buffering issues at all. Now this is a real 4K TV stick, people, which supports 4K at 60 frames per second, but also Atmos and Dolby Vision. You have dual band Wi-Fi AC with dual antennas, which was able to achieve my top broadband speeds and gave a very nice and stable connection. Now the Gen 2 Alexa remote is very responsive, the voice controls are accurate and work exactly as they should, the extra buttons are very useful, and when you first set up the device it will detect your television automatically, and those extra buttons for power, volume and mute is basically to control your television. Now the games do run nice and smooth, however with only 8 GB of internal storage and no expansion options available, you're not going to be able to install many games on this TV box. In fact, from the 8 GB of internal storage, there was only 5 gigs free to use out of the box. Nevertheless, I was able to sideload all my favorite third-party apps like Showbox, large Kodi builds, etc., and they all worked very nicely. Bottom line, this 3rd generation Fire TV Stick 4K is a remarkable but powerful streamer. The extra power is great for rendering 4K content, and this little TV stick will give you an outstanding picture and audio quality. Now this product is future-proof with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos supported. I believe one of the only boxes I know that can do Dolby Vision is Apple TV 4K, which is priced $179 US. The Nvidia Shield TV does not currently support Dolby Vision. So the real question is, how could Amazon manage to give us Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, 4K licensing from Netflix, the best Wi-Fi you can get in a device like this, Bluetooth remote control, and lots more for only $49 US. This one is a no-brainer, people. And of course I bought this myself. This is not a review unit, and I have to tell you guys right now, it's outstanding. And with that being said, I will leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.